Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. This is the location to where we predict, we profit, and we win. If today is your first time ever viewing our content and you all appreciate how we're able to predict where the price is going to go for a particular stock, I would recommend that you hit the like button, share the video, and then also subscribe to this channel. Tap that bell notification in order to make sure that you are always notified of when to get in position to capitalize on whatever stock price prediction we are garnering here on this channel. So let's break this down real quick. I sent out a community post to all of you all in our community as to which stock would you like to see a stock prediction for, and the four options were Square, Roblox, Netflix, and Microsoft. And out of 50 votes, appreciate you all taking out the opportunity to vote on which stock you want to see a price prediction for. Square won out at 50% of the votes. All right, so what we're going to do on this particular video is going to give you all a price prediction for Square. So let's go ahead and break this down real quick into the market. So you guys can already see here that we did a price prediction for Square already back here on March the 10th, 2021, in anticipation of seeing the market go higher in price. And initially out from the gate, you know, the trap went ahead and increased the price of Square to where we expected it to go, at least to $245. Congratulations on those who were already in position to capitalize on that price movement, whether it was in an option or just buying the stock outright. You were in position to capitalize on that price movement. Now, initially, right here on, you know, March the 15th here to March the 16th, he came and extended well above our overall TP price, which was around $245. But we were pretty close to get an idea as to where we would expect the market to start to go lower. We saw that. This is how you're able to time and predict and where to expect price to go, because many people who were expecting Square to go higher in price were still in the market here on the 15th and 16th of March, anticipating that the strength was still going to go on and we're going to continue to see higher price. We understood that that area was going to hold back the market from going higher in price. So congratulations on those who was able to at least get 8% out that market during that particular prediction. Now that is over. Now the main reason why you're here is to see what the market in Square is going to do. Now you can tell already that we have a general idea as to what the market in Square is trying to do. He is trying to continue to trade the market in this channel. And it's not going to be complicated. You guys can visually see how he has been keeping the market in Square for the majority of the trading days within this channel. There was a very small spat to where he took the market outside the channel, but now we are now nesting right back in between these two lines. So obviously our first mind frame needs to be, we're looking for him to continue to trade in that same fashion. Now, this is the other option that is on the table for Square. Okay, we are no longer in a uptrend. I'm here to tell you that now in V-Chain. Okay, let me see real quick if we really are or not. So yeah, we are no longer in a uptrend in V-Chain. I'm sorry, not V-Chain, but Square. You guys can see how initially we were seeing the market in Square follow and trade above this line. Okay, on this overall trend. This is the overall trend into the market in Square, excuse me. And you can see how we were trading well above that line for a long period of time in Square. I mean, it started all the way back in March of 2020, and Square has been in a massive uprun, right? But now we broke that here. So I want to show you how to read the chart. We broke the market here, so we are not seeing the market in Square in a uptrend. That's why I'm trying to tell you, yes, we can still see the market hold trading within our two lines, two horizontal lines, or the market is in a downtrend. That is the only two options we have now, seeing how the market in Square has broken this trend. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And the other option, instead of us trading within a channel, would be we are seeing the market in Square in a downtrend. So these are the only two options we have on the table right now as to where the market in Square is going to go. And this is where the market will make the decision as to whether or not we are going to continue to trade in a channel, or are we going to continue to go lower in price. This is the price point right here that we need to pay attention to, right between $220 to $200 over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The market in Square will tell us what direction it's going to go, whether it's sideways or lower in price. All right. So right now, what are we seeing on a 2-day time frame into the market in Square? So now this is the 2-day time frame into the market in Square. This price bar right here confirms that he still wants to try to keep price above $200, at least momentarily. It doesn't mean that we're out the woods yet, but he is still confirming to us that that price wants to be maintained above $200. Great. What about on the 3-day time frame? Pretty much the same thing. On the 5-day time frame, you guys can see here that this is where we're seeing the indication of some market weakness, and I really wanted to show you that this area is restriction in the market in Square, $220. So the longer that we trade below $220, the greater we are going to break this support area of $200 to the downside, and the downtrend is definitely going to become more entrenched in this market. 220. Keep that in mind. Now, how do we end out the week in Square? Okay, because here on the weekly time frame in Square, the market definitely is showing us that there was still weakness, that there were still sellers here into the market in Square. But look at where we closed. We literally closed towards the middle of that weekly price bar, which lets us know that there were buyers that came into the market around $200 and are still anticipating at least for the market to trade sideways over the next couple of days. Now, when I switch this over to the 3 weeks time frame, is where I'm seeing a little bit of more indication of weakness. You know, here on the 3 weeks time frame, the market in Square is definitely giving us a little bit of weakness, and the only thing that is keeping this market from actually dropping is $200. So now here we are, we're looking at this on the 5-hour chart, and the market in Square still look like it wants to go higher in price. It doesn't want to break $200 to the downside. So what we're going to do on this particular video, we have to splice this particular prediction, because in the long term, from a 3-week perspective outward, the market is giving us more weakness. But from a weekly time frame, shorter to 5-day, 3-day, 2-day time frame, the market in Square is trying to go higher in price. Okay. So now what we're going to do in this particular prediction is that we are going to anticipate the market in Square to go higher in price, but we're not going to expect it to do a massive movement to the upside in price. We got to be a little bit more realistic as to how high the market in Square is going to go. Okay. And like I told you, $220 is going to be that location as to where we are going to expect Square to go right before we see more selling interrupt and come through. Okay. So that's only about maybe 3.25% market movement to the upside, which is very doable in the short time frame in which we can see the market in Square go higher. Now we're going to look to TP out the market around 220, but if the market continues to give us a little bit more euphoric movement, I wouldn't even be surprised to see it try to come through, 223, 225 as another area of restriction. Okay. So this is going to be it. This is how we're going to play the market over the next couple of trading days in Square. We're going to anticipate the market to go higher in price, not too much though. All right. We're not saying that this market is in an upward bullish trend like we started all the way back in March, but yet we can still play the strength though in anticipation of how the market's going to go higher in price. And then once we see the market go higher in price, we'll come in and reevaluate where the market's going to go after that. So now this is what we're seeing into the market in Square. It is your turn, your opportunity. As always, we're here to call the markets. We're here to get in position and win. So now where do you all expect the price to go in Square? Let us know with a comment in the comment section. As always, make sure that you maintain a profitability and predict profit and win. Talk to you all later.